thing. So
Well, yeah, hit record. You
there
want
you
to
go.
say hi to the video really quick before I post it? Say something.
Oh, hey, what it do? Let's go. Hazel's over here gonna give me that intro. It's gonna be litty lit before you get the play-by-play because it's the women's experience. But hey, he's on it.
And what are y'all talking about this episode or this post?
We are talking about the 5 love languages. And if you don't know them, do not worry. We got you. And we're about to list them and define them and let you know how you can learn them and use them. Let's go.
And hey, what a coincidence. Amina decided to call right as I was about to record this, so I guess I ain't gotta say no more. So take it away, ladies.
So, back to the 5 love languages questions. What are the 5 love languages?
I'll try to remember all 5 of them. You can kind of keep up with that. One is physical touch. So that doesn't necessarily mean sex. I think a lot of people automatically assume that just means sex. It's not.
No.
Physical touch could be
Get
cuddling.
out of their head.
kissing.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
Stop being dirty. That's not what it is.
Right.
Come on now. Rubbing, even like a massage.
Right, a
or-
massage. It could be holding hands. It could just literally be sitting next to a person.
It's just having one another's company, like, but it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual, like.
Right.
Like,
But it's just that touching, that,
Exactly.
feeling close to someone. Guys always seem to go to that physical touch, man. It's gotta be because of sex. No, it's not.
no.
But kind of going on with what you were just saying, another one is quality time. And so it's like during that physical touch, there's also that quality time when you're spending time with each other. But then you also have to elaborate in quality time. Like if we're just sitting here watching TV, is that really quality time? Are we actually investing in our relationship or investing in each other? Now, some people are fine with just being in the same room with their other.
Sometimes that's all they need.
Right, and that
It's just-
can be quality time.
It's just one another.
So that's another way for quality time. And then, like I was saying, another one is acts of service. And that's like if you really don't like doing something and your partner does it without asking, like that's a huge thing.
Yes, I feel like that comes with like learning your partner and just like creating those habits where you're just like, okay, like this is what I'm gonna do. Not necessarily like, oh my gosh, like I have to drag myself to do it, but like just because you like to or because you know your partner. You know?
Well, exactly. It's also doing something like, you may not like to do something your partner does, but suggesting that you guys do it or doing it without complaining. That is showing acts of service in the same in the same regard. It's like, your partner knows that you can value the time regardless of what you're doing. And let's see, gifts.
Yes.
Gift giving is another one.
Yeah.
Some people love it when their partner buys them gifts or little trinkets like, oh, they bought me flowers today. Oh, they bought me a necklace.
Or a card.
Or whatever. Also to go with that though, I think sometimes it gets misunderstood that gift giving has to be something expensive.
No,
It doesn't.
That's where materialistic comes in. Because there's 2 types of people. They might prefer materialistic over, just like regular. What is the word you just said? Just
Like
each other's company.
homemade stuff. Oh,
Homemade
yeah.
stuff. Each other's company. Me, yeah, materialistic stuff is cool, but make me a plate. Make me like give me some roses. Just little stuff like that counts.
Right.
Honestly, because necessarily having something like materialistic, like clothing, jewelry, purses, that I want something that'll display your love in a different form.
Or
that's just how I
let me wear your favorite sweatshirt.
exactly. Like
Now
for
come
me,
on
I
guys,
take all
you
my
know
best
that's a
clothes.
thing.
Yes.
Girls love to wear their guys' hoodies, so that right there can be gift giving too.
Exactly.
Like-
Because just having their scent,
Yeah.
especially when you're not with them, like you're just like, okay.
Right.
Like-
It makes us feel safe. It makes us feel
Exactly.
comfortable. It makes us feel
Because
whatever.
I don't leave my man with no clothes.
Yeah.
Like, I have like literally more than half of his clothes, but
See, but that's what makes you feel good. That's what makes you feel comfortable. And then the last one is words of affirmation, and I feel like we all need a little bit of that.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be the same. I think some people think words of affirmation means you've got to tell your partner that they're handsome or they're beautiful or, oh babe, I love your muscles. Like, no, that's not the case. It's like,
You're doing a good job.
Right, exactly.
Thank you for,
thank you for supporting me.
Yeah.
Thank you for being there for me.
like you did this great today. Like I see you, like you're appreciated. Like
Right.
I'm grateful for you. Just little stuff like that.
Or like you do a task every day. Hey, you did a really good job doing that today. Like it doesn't matter that you did it every day. You're still acknowledging the fact that you appreciate the
Wanting
fact
to
that they
be
do it. Hey babe, thank you so much for making my coffee this morning. It tastes really good.
Yeah.
Today it tastes exceptionally good. Like just giving them that little bit of a boost, sometimes that can actually change their whole day.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Those words of affirmation, like it just depends on the person, but just being able to do that. Or, you know, you've worked all day or you've had a bad day, you come home and, hey babe, you look great. You know, I've got some food for you. Would you like to sit down? Here's some food, you know, let's watch TV together. Let's talk about your day, you know, or whatever. Like those are all things that kind of goes into the whole 5 love languages, just that quality of time, that's physical touch, that's acts of service, that words of affirmation. Like you can literally do all of it in one action, and then you cover all your bases. But the important thing is how you receive love, or how you prefer to receive love, is not always exactly how your partner is going to.
Exactly.
So like for me, acts of service might be it, but my partner might really just want me to lay next to them, to cuddle with them, to do whatever. And I could be like, well, babe, I just did this for you. Well, thanks, but I could have done it myself. And so that's where you're like, you got to be able not to take that as a hit, but realize that they're telling you right now that that's not how they need you to love them. And you have to be able to be willing to change how you express your love, and realize that they're not necessarily going to do it.
And they're changing too. Like your love languages can change. Like I had a 3-way tie before, and physical touch was not on it at all. But
Sometimes
I'm pretty
it's just
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, physical touch wasn't on it because I was healing from a lot of things that had happened to me in my past that involved physical touch. So now that I'm healed from those things, I think I do prefer physical touch. But
It's more
you know what I
priority
mean?
now.
Exactly. Like I want it, and you know what I mean? I'm comfortable with it now. So I do think that it does continue to change. You know
And
what
what's
I mean?
important is, I was just going to say that, what's important is it can change with
Right.
life.
It's
And
not just,
so-
oh, okay, you're stuck with that. No, you're
Right,
gift
no.
giving. It's going to be gift giving for the rest. No.
Right. And relationship to relationship,
You're
because
constantly evolving.
maybe when you're in a relationship with someone new, they do one thing that you appreciate so much that it ends up falling into a different category,
Right.
and all of a sudden, because you appreciate that becomes the love language that means the most to you.
Right.
And so, and it's okay, because we are all ever changing, ever evolving, and we just have to be able
Yeah.
to do that with our partner too,
Right.
and give them grace when they're changing. We have to be able to adapt to those changes, assuming they're healthy changes.
Right.
It's just about learning your partner and how they show it. Because with me, I'm more verbal, and like I like to express how I'm feeling. With my boyfriend, he when we first started dating, he was never really verbally. He was more he mostly shown it. But over time, like that's where he learned. He was just like, okay, like I come from a place of like with my family, we come from a place like, oh, I love you, like take care, like let me know, da da da. With him, it might not have been the same, but that's where he learns like, okay, like she wants me to change this, like I'm gonna do it. Like it's just
He knows you're
showing-
used to it, and he can
exactly.
appreciate that you appreciate it.
like I know how he shows how he loves me, and I show, and he knows how it's just about getting to learn one another.
And that's by you guys
That's by
having gotten to
showing
know each
the
other.
5 love languages.
languages.
He might show it differently, and I might show it differently, but it's just about understanding and just like getting to know your partner, especially.
And that takes time. And that's
It
the
does.
other thing that goes into another one, patience.